Hey, what's going on everyone? This video is going to be loot from 10 hours of Rune Dragons. Rune Dragons are level 380 metal dragons that are unlocked after doing the Grandmaster quest, Dragon Slayer 2. They are weak to both magic and stab attacks, but I would recommend using melee over magic here, especially if you have the Dragon Hunter Lance. For the gear setup, I'm using full bandos, the Native's Not face guard, Dragon Hunter Lance, a fire cape, ferocious gloves, a berserker ring imbued, Dragon Defender, an unholy blessing, and insulated boots to protect against the lightning attack. Just a quick tip to make these more AFK, you can enable runely alerts that will make the screen flash red when your health or prayer falls below a certain level. First you want to search Runelight in the search menu, then in the settings scroll down to notifications section and change flash to flash until cancelled. Then search idle notifier and you can change the HP and prayer level which the screen starts flashing at. For the inventory setup, I was using a divine super combat, 3 prayer potions, 1 super extended anti-fire, 3 Quran bonds, sharks, home teleports, and a dig site pendant. If you're using defenders, you'll need a super anti-fire, but if you're using the dragonfire shield, you'll only need the normal anti-fire potion. And I recommend using the extended version of whichever one you need. Less than 2% of you that are watching are subscribed to the channel, so if you're enjoying the content, remember to subscribe. It's completely free and make sure you know when I release the next video. For the recommended stats to come here, I would say a minimum of 70 prayer with piety unlocked and 80 melees are great. When I had 80 stats in Bandos gear, I was getting around 30 kills per hour. With 90 stats in Bandos gear, I was getting around 40 kills per hour. And the wiki says with max stats and Bandos gear, you can expect about 55 kills or more per hour. With the average Rune Dragon kill coming in at anywhere from 35 to 36k each, the hourly profit is great even with lower levels or gear. They drop a ton of Ultra Bull Dragon and Rune items. Some of the more rare items would be the Draconic Visage at 1 in 8,000, Elite Clue Scrolls at 1 in 300, and the Dragon Limbs at 1 in 800. Although the Dragon Limbs have dropped a lot in value over the last few years, going from over 8 million each down to about 1 million now, it's still a great drop to see. If you have the Monkey Madness 2 quest finished, you can also get Dragon Javelin head drops. They account for about 1300 GP per kill on average. So if you plan on staying here for a long time, it would definitely be worth getting those unlocked early on. Coming in with the first look at the bank for this video is looking very nice at exactly 400 Rune Dragon kills. Those 400 rune bars are going to be huge in the final price check. Make sure to stick around to find out how much the final price check comes to. I think this is going to be the biggest loot tab yet on the channel. I didn't really get very lucky. I didn't even get any Dragon Bolt drops until I was over 350 kill count, and I didn't get any of the Dragon Limb drops the whole time I was there. When I started, I actually had over 2,100 kill count for Rune Dragons, and I've only gotten 1 Dragon Limb so far, so I'm definitely overdue for another one soon. I did most of these Rune Dragons in the background while playing Fresh Start Worlds. Let me know in the comments if you're playing Fresh Start or not, and what's your goal for the end of the 6 months. Okay, it's time to sell everything. We ended off with loot from 473 Rune Dragons. The account I'm playing on Fresh Start Worlds, I'm going to try to eventually make into a Rune Dragon alt. This is such a great moneymaker and could easily pay for bonds on an account or even multiple accounts, depending on how much time I spend into training it. Almost everything for the price check fit into the one inventory. There's a ton of Rune and Dragon items and a big stack of Death and Chaos runes as well. But the big money is definitely going to be coming from the Runite bars and Dragon Bone drops. I instantly sold everything, but you could also slow sell the items and make a ton more GP, or even sell the rune items to people that elch them for money. I think they would buy over the grand exchange price for bulk items because the 4-hour limit is so low on these. If you're still watching, subscribe for more content like this. Okay, this is the last items of the 11 hours of Rune Dragons. The total price check comes to 15 million.